People's State Bank is a locally owned and managed bank with convenient locations in southwest Wisconsin and northeast Iowa. If you're looking for a place where you're more than just a number, but still have access to convenient technology and low fees, People's State Bank is it. As a community bank, they're proud to support many of the local charities, county fairs, community events, and more. When you become a part of People's State Bank, you can be confident that you're standing with a good cause. People's State Bank, member FDIC.
Test, test, test. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. High school basketball coming up. Platteville at Lancaster on 97.7 Country WGLR. Okay, 151. High school basketball coming up. Platteville and Lancaster on 97.7 Country WGLR.
radio station.
This is a Queen Bee Radio High School Sports Presentation. Queen Bee Radio proudly brings you People's State Bank and Grant Regional Health Center coverage of high school sports. Presented by Cuba City, Kieler, and Darlington Family Dental, and Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors. And sponsored by Faust Electric, Brian's Auto Body and Paint, Bytech Incorporated, Carver's Hardwood Flooring, Claire Bank, Donnie's Tire and Auto, Fuller's Milker Center, Gary's Pest Control, Community First Bank, Guy's Truck and Tractor Service, Hernson's Ace Hardware, Krantz Auto Parts, the Peterson Agency, the Raleigh Cheese House, Mound City Bank, the Russell Law Office, the Shoebox, Sloan Implement, Timmerman's Talents, Tricor Insurance, and Wolf Construction.
Good evening, basketball fans, and welcome to Great Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school basketball presented by Cuba City, Kieler, Darlington Family Dental, and Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors on 97.7 Country WGLR, WGLR.com, and the 97.7 Country mobile app, and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. From Lancaster High School, the Platteville Hillmen take on the Lancaster Flying Arrows in Southwest Wisconsin Conference Boys Basketball. A Hillman win tonight clinches their third consecutive SWC title. From the Wolf Construction broadcast table, I'm Steve Prestigar along with Seth Wilson. And it's been kind of a busy week in a sense for Platteville because they had a milestone on Saturday, Lucas Ludlam breaking the career scoring record. Now they have a chance for another milestone tonight, Seth Wilson, and that is winning their third consecutive title.
You know, Lucas said at the beginning of the year when we interviewed him, winning the three-peat was the thing that really mattered, and I think that's this team mentality. They're a team all the way. You know, individual accomplishments are awesome, but this team, they want to win conference and they want to make a playoff run, and you know that all can be a foundation tonight.
On the shoebox scoreboard, well, the other thing I should say that Lancaster comes into this game, they've got a better winning percentage right now than they did a year ago. If they win tonight, they clinch a winning season, and they're not out of the race. They're 2 games out with 3 games left coming into tonight.
However, they do come off a tough one earlier this week. I think kind of a shocker. They lost to Belmont. They were a little short-handed roster-wise, but you know I don't think they expected to be down Tuesday 73-68 against Belmont.
All right. When we return, the Raleigh Cheese pregame show presented by Raleigh Cheese at the intersection of highways 11 and 23 in the heart of Lafayette County.
Don't forget the cheese.
And we're back in 2 minutes on 97.7 Country WGLR.
Pregame 1. From small-town businesses to large multi-state operations, Tricor Insurance and Auto Owners Insurance have industry expertise that can cover all types of businesses.
Having an insurance agency that understands our business is a real benefit. They know our people. It's something Tricor does really well.
Tricor's in-depth knowledge of insurance, regulation, compliance, and safety consulting is here to help your business succeed. Working with leading insurance companies like Auto Owners Insurance. They'll be there when you need them most. Visit TricorInsurance.com to learn more about Tricor Insurance Cycle of Care.
Hi, this is Steve Schmidt, owner of the Shoebox in downtown Black Earth. We have thousands of pairs of shoes in stock, no waiting. So stop in anytime, specializing in size, selection, and fit. We will save you money. P.S. We measure both feet. Stop into the Shoebox, the largest shoe store at the north end of Black Earth.
Queen Bee Radio Wisconsin is your home for local high school sports, Milwaukee Brewer baseball, extensive egg programming, digital tactics, and so much more. I'm Denise Seaton-Holzman, and I would love to show you where your business can get with a comprehensive marketing plan with Queen Bee Radio. Call me today at 608-642-0523.
The weather can be unpredictable in the tri-states. Tune into 97.7 WGLR and we'll keep you up to date on all the cancellations and delays affecting the tri-states. Cancellations and delays are presented by Avercamp Auto Body. This is Rose from Avercamp Auto Body on Main Street in Platteville. You can rely on us for complete and professional auto body repair services. Whether it's paint, frame straightening, or collision repair, we do it all. Avercamp Auto Body celebrating 10 years in business on Main Street in Platteville. Check us out on Facebook and online at avercampautobody.com.
Some things are meant to come in a box, like chocolates, phones, or jewelry, but some things aren't, like a mattress. Hi, this is Doug Dolter with Dubuque Mattress, and there are two major reasons why your next mattress should not come from a box. First, when foam is compressed for too long, it will lose its ability to return to its full thickness. And second, a good quality mattress, one worth the money you paid for it, is too heavy to ship by parcel service. With mattresses, lighter isn't better, period. Dubuque Mattress, for the rest of your life.
Dubuque Mattress Factory, you get a little snooze time.
Pregame 1.
Welcome to the Raleigh Cheese pregame show on 97.7 Country WGLR, Platteville and Lancaster. Usual game that the records really don't matter. We're joined by Platteville coach Mike Hoosier. Thanks for joining us. Except tonight you got a big milestone if you win today.
Yeah, I think to your point, Steve, generally when this game is played, the records don't matter. And I think that will be the case tonight. We expect to get their best effort, and we've put ourselves in a position with a win tonight. We could potentially close out the conference, and that would be a really good achievement for this group. But first things first, we've got to be ready for an Arrow team that has played well this season. I know they had the setback on Tuesday night versus Belmont, but they weren't at full strength, and I would expect tonight they'll be at full strength.
What worked for you the last time? You played in Platteville, and it wasn't. But I mean, you basically controlled the whole way. What particularly worked for you?
Yeah, we got off to a good start. We were able to turn them over in some live ball situations, convert those to easy points. I thought we defended well when I went back and reviewed the tape, and we're pretty efficient on offense. So, it was a night where I felt like we played well. I'm sure the Arrows will have some adjustments for tonight, and which would be the with his guys. So, it'll be a typical SWC game. It'll be hard fought. Expect it to be close right down to the end. And this has always been a difficult place for us to play over here at Lancaster. Partly, I think because of the rivalry, and partly because the Arrows are always well prepared.
The other thing, of course, is in addition to possibly clinching the title tonight, you also have coming up, not this coming weekend, but next weekend, obviously seeding for the postseason, so you want to go in on a roll, right?
Well, yeah, I think every game at this point in the season counts and has can have a real benefit with the seeding, and we're in a position where we feel like we could be a 1 seed or a 2, but I think more so than that, Steve, you have to focus on the here and now and let the computers, right, wrong, or indifferent, decide where everybody falls, and it's really out of our control as to what they'll spit out next Sunday. And so our focus is really on us continuing to get better and improve and stay as healthy as we can be at this point. I know everybody's dealing with different sicknesses and injuries and so forth. So, we'll worry about that next Sunday, but the focus tonight is on this game, and hopefully our body of work is good enough to put us in a position to earn a really good seed.
All right, thanks a lot, Alex. Today.
All right, thanks, Steve. Take care and safe travels.
Yes, thank you. Mike Hoosier, the Platteville coach. More after this on 97.7 Country WGLR.
Pregame 2. Partner with Fuller's Milker Center and GIA for your next milking system. From the Dairy Pro Q robotic rotary parlor to the Dairy R9500
Brian
robotic box milking system,
to
you select the best fit for your operation. With GIA, you can also choose from market-leading conventional parlors, fully equipped with automated accessories. Contact Fuller's Milker Center, LLC, your local GIA dealer in Lancaster and Richland Center to start building your dream milking facility.
Hello, Ben here from Darlington Family Dental. Your smile is as important to us as it is to you. Give us a call and schedule a consultation to figure out if clear aligners might be right for you. The consultation is free. Zero interest financing is available. This solution for your smile might be more cost-effective than you think. Call our team and experience patient-centered care for you and your family at Cuba City, Darlington, and Kieler Family Dental. Ask about our new patient specials. Keep smiling, Tri-States.
Do you remember the last time you checked your well water to see if it was safe to drink? Bacteria can leak into your well in as little as 6 months. The Department of Natural Resources recommends that you check your well annually for contaminants. LV Labs on South Madison Street in Lancaster, Wisconsin can test your water to make sure that what's in your glass is safe for you and your family to drink. Stop in or give them a call to pick up your test kit today. Visit LV Labs on Facebook or call 608-723-4096.
Collision Specialist is proud to announce that we have been in business now for 58 years. So we wanted to do something special for our amazing customers that have supported us throughout the years. We know everyone loves our Hit a Deer, Win a Cow promotion that we run every year during October through December. So we're excited to announce that we will be running this contest every single month. So now, anytime you hit a deer and bring your vehicle to Collision Specialist, you'll be entered in the drawing. Thank you again for all your continued support throughout the years. Come see us in Fenimore, Livingston, and our newest location, Dodgeville.
Pregame 2.
Raleigh Chiefs pregame show continues on 97.7 Country WGLR. Platteville at Lancaster, and joined now by Lancaster coach Brian Knapp. Thanks for joining us. The one thing that comes to mind about this game immediately is that this is a race between you two guys in the SWC. They can clinch with a win tonight. You can stop that if you get a win tonight, then you're still in the race.
Yeah, we have to get a win tonight to stay alive and hope something crazy happens the last 2 games, which it can. So tonight is a must for us.
Mm-hmm. And the thing that also is noticeable about this team is that you have a better win percentage now than you did a year ago. You had 14 wins last year. You're at 12 right now, and you have several games left, and the schedule is pretty favorable for you after tonight.
Yeah, I guess I like to think of it as one game at a time, but if you look at those the number of wins, we're at 12, and hope to keep improving upon that. But yeah, the philosophy is one at a time, and we have to rebound from our disappointing loss on Tuesday.
Mm-hmm. What happened Tuesday night?
Well, we were missing one of our better players, for one, and, that's high school basketball. I guess we didn't have that, next gear. We played 1-3-1, and we usually 1-3-1 we're pretty active in getting steals and that, and we only had 4 or 5 steals for the game. So we weren't as active as we normally are in that.
Okay. The last time that you played Platteville, they beat you reasonably handily. What do you feel like you have to do better from that game?
Well, last time we were coming on, we had an injury on a Southwestern. We were kind of scrambling, getting a lineup put together, and some kids stepped forward, and in order to beat Platteville, you got to buckle in and play some defense for one, and not give them second chance opportunities, and find Ludlam, all that good stuff, and play quality basketball.
Okay, thanks a lot. Good luck today.
Thank you.
Brian Knapp, the Lancaster coach. We'll be back with Platteville and Lancaster after these messages on 97.7 Country WGLR.
Pregame 3.
Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors of Belmont and Prairie du Chien is who to call for top quality CHI overhead doors. Enhance the curb appeal and security of your home by choosing the fine line of CHI overhead doors from Carey's. And when it comes to seamless gutters that keep your home protected from water damage, Carey's has you covered too. Visit Carey'sGuttersandDoors.com today to learn more. They'll service all the rest, and they deal in the best. Get your new CHI overhead doors at Carey's Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors, Belmont and Prairie du Chien.
At Riddles Jewelry, we know there are moments in life when you realize this is what it's all about. And you wish you could hold on to that feeling forever. This is why we've made jewelry our passion for 65 years. This Valentine's Day, find the perfect gift with savings up to 50%. Riddles Jewelry, family owned since 1959.
Riddles Jewelry, located in the Kennedy Mall. Pregame 3.
Our injury report, which I guess could be an illness report also, brought to you by Russell Law Offices. If you've been injured, contact Russell Law Offices. Their experienced team of personal injury lawyers will fight for your rights and help you get the compensation you deserve. Visit WrestleLawWI.com. Logan Day out for Platteville with illness. Coming off his career best, I believe, 12 points on Saturday. Colors of the game presented by Cuba City Family Dental, Kieler Family Dental, and Darlington Family Dental. 3 convenient locations to serve your dental needs. Platteville in the road Cardinal jerseys, white numbers, and trim. And Lancaster in the home white jerseys, royal blue or dark blue. depending on the light, embers, and gold trim. On the Shoebox scoreboard, presented by the Shoebox in Black Earth, the largest Cineplex shoe store in the Midwest. Also in the SWC tonight, River Valley's at Dodgeville, Richland Center is at Prairie du Chien. In the Swall tonight, Fenimore at Highland, Pecatonic at Boscobel. 6 Rivers tonight, River Ridge, Belmont, Shullsburg at Potosi, Albany at Argyle. Jude at Blackhawk, Barneveld is at Monticello. In the Ridge and Valley, Wazeeka, Steuben at Seneca. North Crawford is at Weston. In the Swall girls tonight, 2 games, Cuba City at Dixon of Illinois, and Riverdale is at Wazeeka, Steuben. Ridge and Valley, Kickapoo at North Crawford, Lafarge at Ithaca, Seneca is at DeSoto. NUI West boys, West Carroll at River Ridge, South Beloit at Galena. NUI West girls, Stockton at Galena, River Ridge, Skillsmont at Warren, and East Dubuque at West Carroll. And the playoffs start Saturday. And now, our national anthem, after which we will have the starting lineups. Once again, proving that whether sung or played, the national anthem is best performed live. The Lancaster High School Marching Band. I know people who played that band, some of which even played in the University of Wisconsin band.
Well, that was an excellent performance.
Yes, it is. And it is time for the starting lineups presented by Fuller's Milker Center. See Fuller's complete hygiene line and options for your brand new dairy setup or existing parlor remodel. Fuller's in Lancaster and Richland Center at Fuller'sMilkerCenter.com. Yes, they turned the lights out if you're watching on the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. I'm going to turn myself up a little bit there. It's just a spotlight. Platteville, 14-6, 7-0 in the SWC. They will start Myron Ryder, 6-foot junior, 16.2 points, 4.2 rebounds a game. He had 21 in their first meeting and 17 on Saturday against Prairie du Chien. Jerron Blevins, 5'8 junior, 5.4 points, 1.4 rebounds a game. Lucas Ludlum, all-time leading scorer, 6'3 senior, 20.8 points, 6.5 rebounds a game. He had 20 and 11 rebounds against Lancaster, 21 in getting the record against Prairie du Chien. Nathan Mumm, 6'2 senior, 8.2 points, 3.9 rebounds a game, 17 Saturday, 7 against Lancaster. And Eli Langmeyer, 6'5 senior, 6.5 points, 6.2 rebounds per game. Lancaster 12-7, 5-2 in the SWC. Zach Hermsen, a 6'4 junior, 15.1 points, 9.2 rebounds a game. He had 20 points and 11 rebounds in these two teams' first meeting, which was Platteville 69-56 win back on January 10th. Grady Schmidt, 5'11 junior, 6.8 points, 3.6 rebounds a game, 11 against Platteville. Dane Kaufman, 5'11 junior, 14.3 points, 3.9 rebounds per game. Did not play the first time these two teams played due to injury. Michael Murphy, 6-foot senior, 8.8 points, 3.4 rebounds a game. And Taylor Williams, 6'1 junior, 12.1 points, 5.3 rebounds a game. He had 13 against Platteville. Mike Hoosier, graduate of Auburndale, Dale Owie's teammate, and also a teammate of some guy named Tauscher, who later played for Wisconsin and the Packers. And as the huddle camera just went out, I wonder what that was. Well, we hope to get that fixed. That is a situation on Lancaster's end. We're correct here, I think. So Brian Knapp, the coach at Lancaster, he is a Lancaster graduate. Lancaster moving left to right. And the first half brought to you by First Supply of Platteville, your total commercial plumbing and heating wholesale outlet. When quality parts are needed, the experts rely on First Supply in Platteville. I hope they get the huddle camera fixed. Glad you've joined us on 97.7 Country WGLR and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. First foul of the game is on Lucas Ludlum. 12 seconds in. And the inbound will be right in front of the Platteville bench. And here is Kaufman with it. You know, the three biggest scorers on these teams are all juniors. Here's a right wing three that will not go for Hermson. He's one of them. The rebound grab by Williams and a reset. And driving in is Hermson, and that shot partially blocked. And back comes Platteville moving right to left. And a quick pass to the baseline, laid up, rolled off the rim. And Lancaster comes up with the rebound, ball tipped away, stolen away by Ryder. And Ryder to the far baseline, pass into the lane, then stripped of the ball was Ludlum. And back comes Lancaster, and here's a layup good for Taylor Williams. And it is 2-0 Lancaster, 57 seconds into the First Supply first half.
Like you said, a junior-filled roster. Both of these teams probably will be competing for the conference title, if I had to assume, next year as well.
The handoff to Ryder underneath, and he lays it up and in. Myron Ryder ties the game at 2, 16:46 left. First Supply first half. And then back the other way, a Lancaster basket. And getting the basket, that was Taylor Williams again, 4-2 Lancaster. In the quarter, Ryder fakes the three, curls into the lane, and then puts up the fall-away shot, doesn't get it. And the rebound grabbed by Hermson, and a long pass down, laid up and in. And immediately, Platteville wants a timeout after the layup by Brady Schmitz, and it's 6-2 with 16-17 left in the First Supply first half. And so we're going to take the time to tell you that we're brought to you by Mount City Bank. The total line of credit allows you to use the equity in your home to do the things you want. Step into Mount City Bank to apply. Offer subject to approval. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender. Also, Rural Mutual agents John Ragetz and Deneen Dow with Ragetz & Dow Insurance Group. Tackling all of your farm, personal, business, and life insurance needs. Call them today at their office in Lancaster. H&M Plumbing, Heating, Electrical, serving you in Lancaster, Fenimore, and Boscobel. Always on call, always the right call. H&M Plumbing, Heating, Electrical, serving Southwest Wisconsin 24/7 since 1958. We've been given the message that the huddle camera will be back on at 7:30. So please bear with us if you're watching on the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Here is Mum. You know, technology is great when it actually does what it's supposed to do. Ryder at the left wing. Of course, you know what happens. Typically, somebody programmed it wrong, you know. Left wing drive blocked. A shot by Ryder. It'll go back to the Hillman. And we're brought to you by Community First Bank. For you in the communities where you live, work, and play, experience for yourself the difference at Community First Bank, CFBank.com, member FDIC. It was working before the game, but we'll be back. Here's Blevins. Over to the right wing, pass to the corner. And driving in, and a blocked shot, but Mum will go to the foul line.
Back in my day, we didn't have all these fancy things. We had to listen to the radio.
That's supposed to be my line. The foul is on Brody Krubel, 5'11 junior. And that's the first of the game, and the free throw missed by Mum, who comes into the ball game shooting 80% from the foul line. We're brought to you by Granny Electric in Platteville, specializing in residential, agricultural, commercial wiring. For new construction, repairs, and maintenance, you can count on Granny Electric to make your electrical concerns go away. And Mum hits the second of the two free throws. 6-3 Lancaster, 15:36 left. First Supply first half. Cross half court. Here is a pass out to the left wing and a short three. And the rebound grabbed in a long pass down, laid up and in for Eli Langmeyer. And Langmeyer makes it 8-3, 15-17 left. First Supply first half. Full court pressure to steal, grabbed away by Ludlum. Ludlum to the foul line, over to the right wing and Blevins. Back to Ludlum behind him. Now Blevins between the circles. Goes to the right wing, passes to Ludlam on the baseline, back out. And the three for Blevins doesn't go. Ball tipped in the air and right back to Blevins. And here's Ryder now in the lane, laying it up and rolled off the rim. And then the rebound, and that one goes in. And who in the massive humanity got that? Was that Langmeyer?
Eli Langmeyer cleans up that mess possession.
7-6. Platteville with their first lead. And the Hillmen come up with a steal. And the pass to Ludlam. And Ludlam makes it 9-6 off the steal. So Platteville got the lead back fast, laid up and missed by Schmitz. Back the other way come the Hillmen. Here comes the pass over to Ludlam from Ryder into the lane. Ludlam lays it up and in. And whatever Mike Hoosier said seems to be working, because now it's 11-6 Platteville with 14 minutes left in the first supply first half. Hoffman into the lane wearing red shoes. And a pass tipped into the corner and another turnover. With 13:49 left in the first supply first half. Schneidl's Heating and Cooling, your local Daikin dealer. Call Bradley Schneider for heating, ventilating, and air conditioning service from Schneidl's Heating and Cooling in Bloomington. And our picture is back. So we're good. Again, Anderson Weber Toyota in Dubuque powering our audio stream. Speaking of which, Anderson Weber Toyota in Dubuque when you are ready. Here's a drive underneath, laid up, and Langmeyer with another basket. And it's 13-6 Platteville. Hillman on a 10-0 run. And here's a pass over to the right wing, and Tyler Timmerman, 5'10 senior. Timmerman over, then a pass to the corner. And as Mike Hoosier said, get your hands up. The shot by Williams will not go. Offensive rebound. And the turnaround by Hermsen rolls out. And the rebound grabbed by Langmeyer with 13:02 left first supply first half.
Something I've observed from Lancaster this season is they're a team who loves their runs. Eli Langmeyer missing the layup. Lancaster will take it the other way, which plays in your favor when you're in the momentum. However, it is not on your side when the other team gets the edge.
And however, the three by Williams, he got the favorable bounce, and it ends the run, and it's 13-9, and a timeout for Lancaster with 12:42 left in the first supply first half. 13-9 Platteville. Back after this on 97.7 Country WGLR.
In game one.
Managing diabetes can be challenging, but you don't have to do it alone. Join Grant Regional Health Center on February 13th from 1 to 2 p.m. for our monthly diabetes education and support group, where we'll focus on an important topic: heart disease and diabetes. Learn tips from our experts, connect with others, and gain valuable insights to help you live your healthiest life. It's free, it's supportive, and it's all about you. For more information, call 608-723-3272. Grant Regional Health Center. Better health starts here.
Looking to upgrade your windows? Look no further than Hermsen's Ace Hardware and Home Center in Bloomington. Whether it's the elegance of Hunter Douglas window treatments or the beauty of Carroll Fabrics custom draperies, Hermsen's has the perfect solution for your home with top quality products and expert service. Hermsen's will measure and install, taking the stress out of your project. Don't wait. Call Hermsen's today to schedule your appointment and transform your windows with style and sophistication. Hermsen's Ace Hardware and Home Center in Bloomington.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
In game one.
Well, after the Lancaster timeout, Platteville gets a basket for Langmeyer. He's having a great start to the game, and it's 15-9. The shot will go in for Dane Kaufman to make it 15-11, 12:04 left in the first supply first half. Each team has called one timeout so far. Here's Langmeyer again inside, and he puts it up, and they cannot stop him tonight. Langmeyer's got 10 points already, and it's 17-11. And the three from the corner will not go. Ball tipped away, and it'll end up back in the hands of the Flying Arrows, who tipped off one of the Hillmen. Astria delivers better fiber internet in Platteville. Visit AstriaConnect.com for home and business internet options for every need and budget. Grant Regional Health Center's ortho team, Dr. Brad Binsfeld and Nate Stocco, PAC, provide exceptional care for sports-related injuries. Grant Regional Health Center, better health starts here. Left wing three, rims out. It bounces out actually from Murphy. Back comes Platteville with it. Here is Ryder over to the left wing, and curling in is Ludlam. Back to Ryder for three off the rim. And Hermsen had the rebound. It ends up with Schmitz, I believe, and now the three from the corner. That will not go. Murphy on the miss, but the rebound grabbed by Hermsen. Murphy again with it. And now a pass to the corner, fake three. And going in is Kaufman. He cannot get it. And the rebound is grabbed by Brody Digman, 5'10 sophomore. In the lane, Ryder. He is short on the shot. And the other number one, Hermsen, gets the rebound. And Hermsen takes it all the way in for two. And Zach Hermsen makes it 17-13 with 10:30 remaining in the first supply first half. Ryder spin move in the lane, lays it up, and he lays it in. 19-13. Took a while for everybody to get going, but now they certainly are. And then quickly back the other way. It is 19-15. Who got that basket?
Taylor Williams on the other end of the fast break.
Suddenly the tempo has picked up a lot. Here's Ryder driving in, and he will go to the foul line with 10:07 left in the first supply first half. We're brought to you by Hermsen's Ace Hardware and Home Center, Bloomington, Platt, and Hermsen's Ace Hardware at the bottom of Main in Platteville. See Hermsen's for the perfect paint for your next project. Hermsen's Ace Hardware, Bloomington, and Platteville. The foul is on Zach Hermsen, his second, and the second on the Arrows in the first supply first half. Free throw missed by Ryder, who comes in shooting 65%. The entire staff of Fairview Incorporated in Platteville proudly supports our Platteville Hillman High School athletes on a great season. It's a great day to be a Hillman. Congratulations from Fairview Incorporated in Platteville. Second free throw on the way, and that one is good. And one of two makes it 20-15. Our first half brought to you by First Supply in Platteville, your total commercial plumbing and heating wholesale outlet. When quality parts are needed, the experts rely on First Supply in Platteville. A better sounding announcer coming up in 1 minute. Here's a three from the corner that will not go, and the rebound grabbed by Ludlam. And Ludlam back the other way. Pass. And Digman back out up top, and now it goes to Jonah Vorwald, who is in the game, 5'10 senior, 4.7 points a game. Digman gets a pass from Ludlam. Digman out near half court. And over to the right wing, and the three for Ludlam. Bullseye.
And they were in a little elevator screen that time, copying Prairie du Chine's classic play.
23-15, a play that has not been too successful for Prairie du Chine this year, seeing as how they have not won a game yet, which is hard to believe if you think about it. They've had great success over there, but not this year. Schmitz up top, and a pass into the lane, and the one-hander good for Brady Mack, 6'2 junior, averaging 3.8 points a game, 23-17, and it's your turn.
Ludlam drives to the right side, and a foul called on his shot won't make it, so he'll have a chance at two. Calls on number 12, Brody Krugel.
Russell Law Offices, here to assist as your local legal representation. Call for a consultation to discuss personal injury, family law, criminal defense, probate administration, estate planning, and more. Proudly serving Southern Wisconsin Russell Law Offices.
Ludlam, every shot made will be an opportunity to extend the boys Hillman scoring record all time, a record that stood for, I believe, 58 years.
Brian's Auto Body and Paint Specialist. The pros at Brian's get the job done right. For unexpected dings or major repair projects, head to Brian's Auto Body and Paint in Lancaster.
And speaking with Ludlam, I know, he wants to extend as much as possible in hopes that it holds for another 58 years.
Easier said than done.
Fair enough. Corner for Taylor Williams off the pass, gives it up to the middle, drives with the right hand, rims around and good. Layup good by Brady Schmitz. And now 19-24 Lancaster down. Jonah Vorwald, left side, hits the three up top. His first score of the night, and Platteville leads by 8. Vorwald defending full court on Williams. Williams crosses, hands off to Kaufman, drives to the middle, hop step, corner pass, locked up Krubel, defended by Mum, double teams, gives it up to Mack, down low, Kaufman posting on Digman, pivoting around, and he'll get a foul called, won't make the shot, so a chance at 2. They'll be called on number 12, Lucas Ludlam, his team's second.
Clear Bank with our 8 convenient locations in Southwest Wisconsin. Proud to support our community events. Clear Bank, where they say we can do that, member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
Kaufman makes the first. That puts him up for 3 on the night, averaging about 14.3 in the season.
Our halftime presented by Magnet Electric in 7 minutes and 56 seconds. They can assist with all your electrical needs. Chip and his crew, Magnet Electric, are on call and ready to help you with your agriculture, business, and commercial needs. Magnet Electric in Belmont.
Borwald puts up the corner 3, no good. Tipped around and brought down by Ryder. Jerron Blevins for 3, no good off the front rim. Rebounded by Brady Schmitz the other direction. Full court pressure by Mum. Crosses. Left side wing. Dane Kaufman can't get it to go. Long rebound saved into the student section, but Mum will intercept it. 1 on 3, so he'll get a on the floor called. That's Dane Kaufman guilty. I believe his first, team's 4th.
Culver's of Platteville, welcome to Delicious. Try their made-to-order butter burgers and fresh frozen custard. Dine in, drive through, order through the app and take your food to go. Culver's of Lancaster, proud to serve the community for over 28 years.
Langmeyer in and out pass to Mum. He'll drive to the middle. Blevins will get it at the free throw line. Hand off. Mum back on it. Blevins, near side elbow, good. And that's Blevins' first score of the game for 3. 30-21, Platteville leads, 6 minutes, 55 seconds of the first half. Crossing half court, Lancaster setting up. Slow defense, Krubel will give it to Kaufman. Handoff to Williams at the volleyball line. Drives, Ryder defending. Gives it to Krubel at the elbow. Handoff back, near side wing. Left-handed drive, Schmitz gets the screen off. 3, put up good. Right side wing, and 6-point lead now. 30-24, 6 minutes, 19 seconds. Dane Kaufman for 3. Ryder calling out the play, gives it to Vorwald. Fires a hard pass to Langmeyer down low, will kick it back out to Mum. And Ryder will call out a play and reverse it. Gives it to Vorwald. Near side wing. Ryder back up top. Blevins. Far side logo. Makes a man stumble, but won't do anything with it. Langmeyer extended out. Will get it down on the post now on a give and go. Surveys. Gives it to Ryder. Ball's bounced in the air. Stolen away by Taylor Williams. And Lancaster, hard pass with the right hand. Dane Kaufman found underneath. Brody Krubel throws a right-handed heater. And now 30-26, 5 minutes 23 to play in the first half. Backdoor cut stolen away by Kaufman, but it'll land on the floor, and Kaufman will land up at it. 2-on-2 fast break. And shot put up and fouled by Blevins. Dane Kaufman will have a chance at 2. Lancaster Auto Body in Lancaster specializes in top quality collision repair, leaving your vehicle looking good as new. Lancaster Auto Body, where they say we meet by accident. See them at Lancaster Auto Body LLC.com. First free throw good by Kaufman. He's 3 for 3 on the night. Oh, excuse me, missed free throw, so no, they just counted it late. 30-27, 1 possession lead for Platteville. Second free throw rims around and good.
This is a 7-0 run in just a minute that got the 9-point lead down to just 2 for Platteville.
Lancaster has been playing fast and physical. but Ludlam will check back into the game, trying to play neutralizer. Drives the corner, no good. And just like that, Lancaster off again. 2-on-1. Williams picks up his dribble right in front of his face and scores. Creative shot will tie the game at 30. Taylor Williams already having himself a night with double digits. He's got 11. Digman will catch it at the logo. Drives, gets by, tries to kick down low to Langmeyer. That'll be off his hands, so Lancaster will take possession. TC Networks of Platteville, from IT consulting to security cameras, door access control, and more. Learn more about how they can help you at tcnetworks.com. Hillman in the full court press. Digman defending Kaufman, crosses half court now, won't stop. Kicks it to the corner. Brady Mack will reverse and drive hard, foul to the hip. And body the collision. That one's on number 30, Will Zielinski, sophomore for the Hillman. And that'll send Mack to the line to shoot 2. Mound City Bank's total line of credit allows you to use all the equity in your home to do the things you want. Stop at Mound City Bank to apply. Offer subject to approval. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. Learn more at moundcitybank.com. Mack puts that first one in, shoots the second and good. A successful trip to the line. That's his third and fourth score of the night. Right across half court, Murray defending, hands off to Digman, gets ahead of steam, but kicks it out to Blevins. Floater, no good. Rebounded by Mack. Outlet pass, and he traveled. Brady Mack, just too much steps. And Platteville will take it out underneath. Rural Mutual Agents John Raggets and Deneen Dahl with Raggets & Dahl Insurance, tackling all your farm, personal, business, and life insurance needs. Call them today at their office in Lancaster. Hillman in a box formation will inbound to Ludlam, and he'll throw it off the hands of Blevins. Just a little bit of miscommunication there. So Lancaster with a 2-point lead, 32-30. First supply, first half, 3 minutes, 48 seconds to go. We'll take possession.
It was 30-21 with 6:55 left in the first half, so over the last 3 minutes, that lead is gone, and a lead for Lancaster.
And that three-pointer by Michael Murphy, no good, off the back of the backboard. And like I said earlier, Lancaster loves to play in a game of runs, on a great run here in their favor. Hillman need a shot. They'll take a 3 from the corner. Blevins, no good. Taylor Williams rebounding. And they will take it the other direction. Williams drives to the middle. Euro stepping in and finds the glass. Great touch there, and Taylor Williams continues a great night of basketball. 34-30, 3 minutes, 10 seconds to play. Digman from the corner. Crossover, hits the block and stops. Reverse out to Ludlam. Ludlam will take it to the elbow, find Digman in the corner, 3 in and out. And Hillman can't find the shot. 34-30, 2 minutes, 50 seconds to play in the first supply, first half. Taylor Williams crosses half court, defended by Ludlam, gets trapped in the corner. Reverses out to Kaufman, defended by Brody Digman. That ball is tipped away, a late whistle, so that'll be a call on the floor. That'll be on number 3, Drawn Blevins. That's his first, team's 5th.
Actually, his second.
Team's 5th. TriStar Pallets of Highland and TriStar Mulch of Cobb and Platteville beautify your home with decorative colored mulch. Give Jim Dury and the gang a call at TriStar Pallets of Highland and TriStar Mulch of Cobb and Platteville. Inbound from the box formation for Lancaster. Kaufman on the post, and too many steps on back-to-back travel called. And Platteville will take it the other direction. Some subs here. Brady Schmidt will check in for Lancaster. Hoosier generaling the offense. Generaling, I'm not sure if that's a verb.
It is now.
Right across the half court. Hits the volleyball lines, handoff to Vorwald. Langmeyer gives it up, gets it back, but it's tipped away. Taylor Williams, 1-on-none. He has Ludlam on his hip, able to scoop through. And they continue. Taylor Williams now with 14. 36-30, Lancaster leads. 2 minutes play. Ryder driving the right hand, floats up, finds the glass and good. 4-point lead for Lancaster. Murphy will quickly get it across half court and stop in the half court offense. Kaufman defended by Vorwald, back to the basket, drives with the right hand, no good. And Vorwald will rebound and throw it away. Kaufman a wide open layup down the end. Finds his steps and finishes 38-32. And turnovers are becoming a problem for the Platteville Hillmen.
Dan only getting one shot.
Ludlam on the other end stops at the block and finds the glass for two. So now a 4-point lead for Lancaster. Lancaster quickly breaks the press. Michael Murphy wide open three from the corner and good. 41-34, 1 minute 13 to play. That's Murphy's first three of the night. Shot blocked away from Ludlam. Murphy will rebound and take the other way. Schmitz crosses half court, drives to the middle, works through traffic. Can't find the spin, so we're just under a minute, 41-34. Ludlam kicks to Ryder in the corner, drives, extends through, no good. Langmeyer trying to clean up the glass and will miss the putback. Lancaster the other way. We've seen a very physical first half. Murphy no good for three, and Hillman look gassed as they try to get across half court, but jog it down, and Ludlam puts up a shot and fouled, and he will take a quick little lay on the ground. And this has been a very back and forth few minutes. Guys Truck and Tractor for heavy duty towing and recovery, reliable 24-hour roadside service and long distance transport. Call on Guys Truck and Tractor in Kieler and at guystruck.com. Fouls on number 2 of Lancaster, Brady Schmitz, his first, team's 5th. Ludlam makes the first free throw. So now a 6-point lead for Lancaster. Carver's Hardware Flooring. For hardware flooring, stair installation, and refinishing needs, call Ryan Carver for the only National Wood Flooring Association and certified installer, sander, and finisher in the tri-state area. Carver's Hardware Flooring in Benton. Ludlam able to convert on the second free throw, so now 41-36. 30 seconds to play in the first half. Taylor Williams getting across half court. Gives to Kaufman on the right side lettering. Floats it up to, that is Taylor Williams. We've seen Hermson's taking a little bit of a break as he is battling an ankle injury. Kaufman will hand off to Michael Murphy. Stops at the elbow. Gives it to Schmitz. Deep three. No good, and the buzzer will sound. 41-36 is your halftime score. Lancaster leads by 5 going into the half. We'll have more halftime coverage next on 97.7 WGLR.
In game 2.
Are high bank fees draining your wallet? It's time for a change.
At People's State Bank, they believe in low fees that put you first.
Tired of being charged for using your debit card, sneaky paper statement fees, or monthly maintenance fees?
With People's State Bank's People's Checking Account, those fees are a thing of the past.
Worried about ATM fees?
At People's State Bank, they reimburse you for up to 3 ATM fees per month. They work hard to keep your money where it belongs, in your pocket.
Make the switch to People's State Bank today. Visit a branch near you or peoplesfinancial.com. Member FDIC.
Are you thinking about summer fun? The 5th Annual American Marine Boat Show is going on now through February 16th. Get the lowest prices of the season on name brands like Lund, Barletta, Sylvan, and more. With 4 locations, they have the largest inventory in the area. Financing is available, so find the perfect craft for your summer adventures. And sign up to win a Yeti cooler. Visit American Marine Dubuque's heated showrooms or browse online at AmericanMarine.com. The 5th Annual American Marine Boat Show on Chaplain Schmidt Island next to Catfish Charlie's. Let's go boating.
In game 2.
Our game also brought to you by Krantz Auto Parts, your local hardware Hank and Napa dealer. See Rob Krantz and the crew at Krantz Auto Parts for full service repair on cars and light trucks to Krantz Auto Parts in Fenimore. Bytech Resource Management at Greenaway, Bytech Resource Management up Monroe, and Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors. Belmont Prairie Machine at Carey'sGuttersandDoors.com, and Sloan Implement your official John Deere dealer in Bloomington, Cuba City, Montfort, and at Sloans.com. 41-36, Lancaster over Platteville at the half. More after this on 97.7 Country WGLR.
In game 3.
Hello, Mitch here from Kieler Family Dental. There's never been a better time to explore what's possible for you and your family at our 3 state-of-the-art facilities. From routine dental care to same-day crowns to clear aligners, veneers, and implants, we cover a wide spectrum of dental services. Call our team and experience patient-centered care for you and your family at Cuba City, Darlington, and Kieler Family Dental. Ask about our new patient specials. Keep smiling, Tri-States.
When Mother Nature or bad luck messes up your vehicle, it doesn't have to get worse. Taylor Weber with Abra Auto Body shares how they ease the pain of repair.
We assist with all of the insurance paperwork, so as long as you have the claim started, we can handle the claim after that. We offer loaner cars, and we have a lifetime warranty on all work performed. We try to make the process as painless as possible.
Abra Auto Body, a division of Anderson Weber Toyota, when you're ready.
In game 3.
We're brought to you by Carver's Hardwood Flooring. For hardwood flooring, their installation or refinishing needs, call Ryan Carver, the only National Wood Flooring Association certified installer, sander, and finisher in the tri-state area. Carver's Hardwood Flooring in Benton. Brought to you by Boss Electric. Call Brad Adrian and Josh Busher of Boss Electric, Lancaster, and Fenimore. And WCC Brands Custom Apparel at Kieler at WCC-Brands.com. 41-36, Lancaster over Platteville at the half. More after this on 97.7 Country WGLR.
In game 4.
Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors of Belmont and Prairie du Chien is who to call for top quality CHI overhead doors. Enhance the curb appeal and security of your home by choosing the fine line of CHI overhead doors from Carey's. And when it comes to seamless gutters that keep your home protected from water damage, Carey's has you covered too. Visit Carey'sGuttersandDoors.com today to learn more. They'll service all the rest, and they deal in the best. Get your new CHI overhead doors at Carey's Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors, Belmont and Prairie du Chien.
Tune in to the Southwest Tech Agriculture Farm Show with Bob Mittendorf weekday mornings from 5 to 6 a.m. Bob Mittendorf is the premier agriculture voice in the tri-state area, and he's teamed up with Southwest Tech to give you the latest agricultural news, markets, and a whole lot more. So don't miss the Southwest Tech Agriculture Farm Show with Bob Mittendorf right here on 97.7 Country and WGLR.com. Southwest Tech, this is where you belong.
In game 4.
We're also brought to you by People's State Bank for personal, home, business, and ag loans. Visit one of their convenient area locations or visit peoplesfinancial.com under FDIC. Gary's Pest Control in Dinkinville. Gary's Pest Control salutes your local athletes. Gary's Pest Control, over 40 years of professional friendly service. And Donnie's Tire Auto. Call the only hooker in town for 24-hour towing service at 568-3014. 568-3014. Your home for excellent car care, Donnie's Tire Auto in Dinkinville. 41-36. Lancaster over Platteville at the half. McNett Electric halftime report after these messages on 97.7 Country WGLR.
In game 5.
Are you interested in a free checking account? Do you need a debit card today with no delay? We now offer instant issue on our debit cards. Hi, my name is Sarah Rogers, your branch manager, retail lending officer from Mound City Bank in Cuba City. When you open your checking account, we can now issue your debit card so you have purchasing access to your account the day it's open. Stop by or call us at 608-744-2141 for more details or questions. Mound City Bank is proud to be here for you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Collision Specialist is proud to announce that we have been in business now for 58 years. So we wanted to do something special for our amazing customers that have supported us throughout the years. We know everyone loves our Hit a Deer, Win a Cow promotion that we run every year during October through December. So we're excited to announce that we will be running this contest every single month. So now, anytime you hit a deer and bring your vehicle to Collision Specialist, you'll be entered in the drawing. Thank you again for all your continued support throughout the years. Come see us in Fenimore, Livingston, and our newest location, Dodgeville.
In game 5.
Grand Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school basketball presented by Cuba City, Kieler, and Darlington. Family Dental and Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors on 97.7 Country WGLR and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Time for the McNett Electric halftime report. For all your electrical needs, call McNett Electric in Belmont. Lancaster with the lead, 41-36, thanks finally to a 15-0 run for the Arrows.
For Lancaster, their 41 comes from 15 from Taylor Williams, 11 from Dane Kaufman, 6 from Michael Murray, 4 from Brady Mack, and 2 each from Zach Hermson and Brady Schmitz. For Platteville, they have 10 and 10 from Ludlam and Langmeyer. They got 7 from Myron Ryder, 3 from Dron Blevins and Jonah Forwald, and a sole free throw for Nathan Mumm.
Go ahead.
41-36 is our halftime score.
I did say be fast. Be quick, but don't hurry. I think that's what John Wooden, the legendary basketball coach, said. After 3 on the Shoebox scoreboard, presented by the Shoebox in Black Earth, the largest second-hand shoe store in the Midwest after 3 quarters. Dixon, Illinois, a 45-27 lead over Cuba City, the number 3 ranked team in Division 4. An interesting scheduling decision this late in the season. Illinois' basketball playoffs, the girls' playoffs, start Saturday with Stockton playing Warren, and the winner of that game will play Galena on Tuesday, which we'll have at a station to be determined yet, along with team sexual wrestling, and we'll talk about all of that before we're done. 41-36, Lancaster over Platteville at the half, second half after these messages on 97.7 Country WGLR.
In Game 6.
The weather can be unpredictable in the tri-states. Tune into 97.7 WGLR and we'll keep you up to date on all the cancellations and delays affecting the tri-states. Cancellations and delays are presented by Avercamp Auto Body. This is Rose from Avercamp Auto Body on Main Street in Platteville. You can rely on us for complete and professional auto body repair services. Whether it's paint, frame straightening, or collision repair, we do it all. Avercamp Auto Body celebrating 10 years in business on Main Street in Platteville. Check us out on Facebook and online at avercampautobody.com.
Spring isn't here yet, but it will be soon, and so will many spring projects for home and business owners. Now is the perfect time to get in front of your potential customers at the Queen Bee Radio Home and Outdoor Show, Saturday, March 22nd from 9 a.m. till 2 p.m. at the Eckstein Exhibit Building at the Grant County Fairgrounds in Lancaster. Reserve your space now by contacting your Queen Bee Radio sales rep or call Jen Casper for more information at 608-349-2000. The Queen Bee Radio Home and Outdoor Show, Saturday, March 22nd in Lancaster.
In Game 6.
Welcome back to the action. We're just a minute from the start of the second half. Lancaster leads in Lancaster 41-36 for a battle of the SWC. Lancaster a 5-2 conference record. The Hillman 7-0, for that record in jeopardy as Lancaster's played a very good first half of basketball.
Here's that 15-0 run really made the difference, obviously. What is interesting is that Platteville did not lose a conference game last year, and the year before that, when they shared the title with Dodgeville, they only lost one conference game, and that was to Dodgeville. That was a double overtime game. You might remember that one in Platteville, after Platteville went to Dodgeville just after Christmas and just thoroughly handled the Dodgers.
That was all the way back on Thursday, January 26th, 2 years ago. Quite an impressive conference run since then. I do remember that game. It was actually the first game that I shadowed. I shadowed you on your broadcast.
Oh, that's right.
And then I got into broadcasting myself.
And look what happens.
Yep, here we are.
You get chased down to run back to Platteville to pick up equipment that the guy who should have known to bring it didn't.
All part of the adventure.
That's a way to look at it.
Ludlam will inbound to start the second half. Lancaster will pressure. Ryder will get it in on the other side of half court and cross half court now. 17:50 and counting. An early foul called. Taylor Williams.
Well, that was nowhere near the ball.
He'll get a holding call. So that'll be his first.
5-yard penalty and automatic first down. Oh, wait, wrong sport.
First of the first half.
Second half.
Second half.
We have passed the first supply first half.
This is true. Langmeyer will, Ludlam will post up, kick it out to Mumm, get it back up top. Surveys, finds Blevins. Langmeyer will post up down low, gets his own rebound and puts it in. Gets the self-assist for 2. He's got 12 now, following an excellent first half. 41-38, 3-point lead for Lancaster.
Yeah, he was pretty much unstoppable for a run there in the first half and then kind of disappeared a little bit.
Missed layup by Kaufman. Leads to Hillman on the other end. Baseline drive by Ludlum. Rebounded by Langmeyer, puts it in. And Langmeyer will start the second half just as he did the first half with the first 4 points. 41-40, 16-50 in the second half.
Yeah, Lancaster doesn't have a guy like Langmeyer. That's the problem. You know, the big guy, 6'3", 4, you know, and some size.
And it's interesting, they have Zach Hermsen, 6'4", but he loves to play the wing more, and he's a versatile shooter, which, you know, really plays to their favor. Ludlum able to run on the fast break, scores 2, and the Hillmen now have a 1-point lead. Michael Murphy, corner 3, no good.
6-0 run to start the second half for the Hillmen.
Corner 3, Nathan Mumm, good!
9-0 run.
And similar to the first half, we'll see a full timeout from Lancaster. We'll see more after this on 97.7 WGLR.
Game 7.
Are high bank fees draining your wallet? It's time for a change.
At People's State Bank, they believe in low fees that put you first.
Tired of being charged for using your debit card, sneaky paper statement fees, or monthly maintenance fees?
With People's State Bank's People's Checking Account, those fees are a thing of the past.
Worried about ATM fees?
At People's State Bank, they reimburse you for up to 3 ATM fees per month. They work hard to keep your money where it belongs, in your pocket.
Make the switch to People's State Bank today. Visit a branch near you or peoplesfinancial.com. Member FDIC.
Hi, this is Doug Dolter with Dubuque Mattress. Mattresses are not something that you should have to unbox and set up yourself. Frankly, they're cumbersome. That's why at Dubuque Mattress, we deliver, set up, and get rid of the old mattress for you. And it's not just for people in Dubuque. We deliver just about anywhere. Chicago, Des Moines, Minneapolis, Kansas City, or anywhere in between. So, when it's time for you to get a new mattress, let Dubuque Mattress take care of all of it for you. Dubuque Mattress, for the rest of your life.
Dubuque Mattress Factory, you get a little snooze time.
In Game 7.
45-41, just under 16 minutes to play in this ball game between Lancaster and Platteville. Zach Hermsen on the Lancaster side puts up a shot and finishes, gets the foul called, so have a chance at one more from the line. That'll be on Dron Blevins, his third foul, Platteville's first. Hermsen, no good on the free throw, so it'll stay 45-43, 2-point lead for Platteville. Ludlum will take it down, kick out to Blevins. He'll restart the offense from the top. Ludlum at the free throw line, stops, pass fake, finds Mumm, who gives it over to Blevins in the corner, navigating traffic now. Will restart, get a screen from Ryder, ball's tipped away, and that'll be last touch by Lancaster, so Platteville will keep possession. H&N Plumbing, Heating and Electricals, serving you in Fenimore, Lancaster, and basketball. Always on call, always the right call. H&N Plumbing, Heating and Electricals, serving Southwest Wisconsin 24/7 since 1958. And Ryder will put up a hard shot, get a hard foul, can't finish. So he'll have a chance at 2 more from the line. That foul's on number 2, Brady Schmitz, his second, Lancaster's second. Community First Bank for you in the communities where you live, work, and play. Experience for yourself the difference at Communities First Bank, cfbank.com, member FDIC. First free throw good by Ryder. That'll give him 8 now in the ball game. First free throw, second free throw good, and a loud distraction put out from the Lancaster student section, which has pretty good attendance tonight. Ryder able to work through.
Do you ever hear that if you're a player? I mean, does that ever work?
Well, I can tell you from football, you know, obviously the fans are a little farther away, but you're completely, you know, unabsorbed from the sideline. Basketball, I think, you know, depending on when guys crack a smile, I feel like that's when you can tell if it's really got them. Ludlum gets a foul called on the layup, but it'll be called underneath. So Platteville will take it out of bounds. That follows on number 11, Taylor Williams, his second, Lancaster's third of the second half. Box formation, Ryder slips out to the corner, takes a baseline drive and blocked. Brady Schmitz will take it down the other way for Lancaster's. Give up to Zach Hermsen, who gets a body call and finishes. Good layup there. And Hermsen opening up the second half. He's got 4 in a row now. Graney Electric in Platteville, specializing in residential, agricultural, and commercial wiring for new construction, repairs, or maintenance. You can count on Graney Electric to make your electrical concerns go away. Free throw good by Hermsen. He's got 7 now for Lancaster. 1 point lead for the Hillmen, 47-46, 14:38 to play. Langmeyer gets it out far, will drive to the left side, tries to put up a little mid-range shot, no good. Rebounded by Kaufman, he'll take it the other way. Gives it up to Hermsen, defended by Ryder on the left side. Gives it up to Murphy, who drives up to the top. He'll give it up to Kaufman, give him a screen. Kaufman will pick up his dribble, give it to Schmitz, drives, puts a right-handed floater, no good. Rebound on his own shot, but pass stolen away by Ludlum. And Ludlum will stop it for 3. Bingo! Lucas Ludlum for 3. He's the Platteville leader and now has 17 and now 50-46, 13:55 to play.
That was really a 5-0 swing right there.
Great steal. Leads to an open 3. Ball's kicked off the foot of Ryder from Hermsen. Kaufman will recover. Looked at a deep 3, won't take it. Gives it up to Williams, who gives it to Schmitz in the corner for 3. No good. Kaufman underneath for a rebound. Ball's tipped away by Ryder. And Platteville the other way. Ryder will drive to the middle. Lots of airtime, but can't finish the layup. Awkward angle. Hermsen will throw a full court pass to Kaufman. He'll stop, put up the shot and miss in a hard jump ball. So that'll stay Lancaster possession on the offensive rebound.
I thought they were going to call a foul there, but I guess not. And I don't know who you would call it on. It could have been on either guy there.
Hard contact, but I think they fell the right way. Lancaster will take it out of bounds. They have 3 to the left, 1 to the right. That's Murphy. He'll come all the way across and get the inbound. Gets a screen from Kaufman, drives to the middle, finds Hermsen for 3 in the corner, puts up a 3, no good. And a same exact play, rebound, lands in the hands of a Lancaster player, but a jump ball will take the Lancaster player to the ground, but another jump ball called. Platteville this time.
You know, wrestling's Saturday, not tonight.
And this team would be quite the interesting wrestlers. I'd love to see Eli Langmeyer on the mat. That'd be a fun one. Ryder.
Whoa.
Gives it up to Vorwald. Over to Ludlum, drives to the left side, no good. Taylor Williams off to the races on the right side, floats a pass to Schmitz, good with the right-handed layup. And now 50-48, just 2 points down for Platteville, or down for Lancaster, up for Platteville, excuse me. Digman gets the ball stolen away by Williams. Another full court pass to Murphy, drives the baseline, blocked by Langmeyer, last touch by Murphy. Platteville the other way.
Well, he's having a career night tonight, isn't he?
He has been
both offense and defense.
All over it. I was going to say both sides of the ball, playing some great offense, but some equally demanding presence on defense. He'll get a little high five from the student section. They're riled up as we have full attendance tonight.
And given how this game's going, I don't think he's going to be out very long.
Digman on the top of the floor, gives it to Vorwald, drives the baseline, finds Zielinski underneath. Zielinski, a man on his back, makes the layup, so an and 1 opportunity for Will Zielinski, his first score of the night. Schneidl's Heating and Cooling, your local Daikin dealer. Call Bradley Snyder for heating, ventilating, and air conditioning service from Schneidl's Heating and Cooling in Bloomington. Will Zielinski good on the free throw, so now he's got 3, and 53-48 is the lead for Platteville Hillman. 12 minutes, 5 seconds, and counting to play. Lancaster crosses half court. Gives it up, right side wing, player slips, that's Hermsen. Ludlum will steal it, hand it off to Digman, puts up the fast break layup, no good. And Murphy will steal it and take it the other way. He'll go coast to coast, put up the layup, and slip. And these floors are loose as we got players all over as Ryder will try to go coast to coast, no good, and we're going the other direction once more. Lancaster, Kaufman full court pass, converts on the layup. Now 53-52, Platteville leads, and they will slow it down. A chaotic 3 possessions in a row. I believe only 4 players touched the ball, gets the ball ripped away, and that'll end in a foul on Will Zielinski, trying to recover, so Lancaster will take it the other direction. Anderson Weber Toyota in Dubuque, powering our auto stream. Anderson Weber Toyota in Dubuque, when you are ready.
When you're ready for that audio stream.
Audio stream.
Audio stream.
Astria delivers better fiber internet in Platteville. Visit AstriaConnect.com for home and business internet options for every need and budget.
The way this game is going, it seems as though the last run is going to win this game.
Both of these teams love to play fast, and they've put on a full tape of fast break play tonight. Hermson misses the layup. Williams will get the rebound, miss. Vorwald gets the rebound, gives it up to Ludlam, extends, go-go gadget arms around, and gets the layup to go, 55-52.
Inspector Gadget?
That it is.
Now there's a reference.
Kaufman hits it off the foot of Digman, so.
What are you going to bring up next? Inch High Private Eye?
Exactly, that was on my list.
Underdog?
Reference on reference. Williams will get the inbound, put up a little mid-range jumper, no good. And the scoring has come to a halt, 55-52, 10 minutes, 30 seconds to play. Ludlam, far side wing near the student section, crosses over, spins, mid-range jumper, off the back iron, gets his own rebound off a pair of tips, finds the layup and good. He's got a score on the back-to-back possessions.
Despite the contact.
Lancaster quickly takes down the other win. Taylor Williams posting up and scoring. 57-54, 10 minutes on the clock. Williams, another 2-point bucket, puts him up. I believe he has 17 on the night. 3-shot fake from Digman, floats it out to Ludlam, finds Vorwald in the corner. Vorwald back to the basket, gives it to Ludlam, picks up his dribble, gives it back to Vorwald. He'll post up, try to find Will Zielinski down underneath, and gets the ball stuck. Throws it right in that little crevice, so that'll be a
wedgie.
A wedgie, I like it. Lancaster basketball, and we will have some substitutions now. Grant Regional Health Center's ortho team, Dr. Brad Binsfeld and Nate Stocco, PAC, provides exceptional care for sports-related injuries. Grant Regional Health Center, better health starts here. 57-54, 9:36. Taylor Williams fires a baseball pass to the corner. Top of the key now, Schmitz drives with the right hand and foul on the arm, going up for 2. That foul on Will Zielinski, his second. That'll be Platteville's 4th team foul. Hermson's Ace Hardware and Home Center in Bloomington, and Hermson's Ace Hardware at the bottom of Main in Platteville. See Hermson's for the perfect paint for your next projects. Hermson's Ace Hardware in Bloomington and Platteville. Schmitz misses the first.
He's shooting just 44% from the line this year.
And every score will matter as we're just one possession.
Definitely.
Hillman lead by 3. Second free throw, no good. Ludlam will rebound, take it the other way. 9:24, 57-54. Ludlam drives, kicks corner. 3 no good by Ryder, rebounded by Kaufman. 3-on-1 with the numbers. Gets it tipped away by Vorwald. Phenomenal hustle. Saves what could have been a wide open layup. And Lancaster will now have a chance out of bounds. The entire staff at Faraday Incorporated in Platteville proudly supports our Platteville-Hillman High School athletes on a great season. It's a great day to be a Hillman. Congratulations from Faraday Incorporated in Platteville.
That is steal of the inbounds pass.
Ludlam will take it across half court. Fire a hard pass to Langmeyer. He'll get a tip from behind. And last touch by Langmeyer. They'll take it out of bounds. Some subs for Lancaster in a very natural break to kick it over to my senior commentator.
9:04 left in the second half. 57-54 Platteville in a wild basketball game. The ball tipped out of bounds. And the Hillman will move where they inbound. Brian's Auto Body and Paint Specialist. The pros of Brian's get the job done right. Front expected dings or major repair projects headed Bryant, by and Lancaster. Just inside half court is Ryder with the basketball. Guarded by Murphy. Ryder the foul line, passes underneath the Langmeyer, basket and a foul!
Langmeyer up to 16 on the night.
And the foul, the second, on Brady Schmitz. And the fifth on the Arrows. Langmeyer at the foul line this year, 61%, completes the three-point play. And it's 60-54 Platteville. That's their largest lead in the second half. They had a 9-point lead, and all of a sudden came the 15-0 run by the Arrows. Here's a drive inside, and Schmitz short on the shot. Rebound by Blevins. Ryder brings it up the far side. 8:35 left second half. And picked up by Ludlam to the foul line. Pass underneath the Langmeyer. They cannot stop him tonight. Cannot stop him. 62-54 and a timeout for Lancaster. With 8:26 left in the second half, back after this on 97.7 Country WGLR.
In Game 8, Mask Water Technologies invites you to unwind with the ultimate in relaxation, your own Bullfrog Spa. During Mask's exclusive President's Day Hot Tub Sale, January 30th through February 17th, enjoy up to $2,000 in instant rebates or 36-month special financing on a brand new Bullfrog Spa. With Bullfrog's exclusive Jetpack therapy system, you can create a personalized massage experience right in the comfort of your home. Visit Mask Water Technologies in Platteville and Dubuque before this sale ends February 17th. Bullfrog Spas, peaceful body, peaceful mind, peaceful home.
Tune in to the Southwest Tech Agriculture Farm Show with Bob Mittendorf weekday mornings from 5 to 6 a.m. Bob Mittendorf is the premier agriculture voice in the tri-state area, and he's teamed up with Southwest Tech to give you the latest agricultural news, markets, and a whole lot more. So don't miss the Southwest Tech Agriculture Farm Show with Bob Mittendorf right here on 97.7 Country and WGLR.com. Southwest Tech. This is where you belong.
In Game 8.
8:23 left in the second half. 62-54 Platteville in the game of runs to say the least. And there's the steal. Take it away and take it all the way in and good. And Ryder, right, makes it 64-54, or that was Ryder, correct?
Breaks double digits now, 11 for Ryan Ryder on the night.
Well, the guy that's the star of the night right now is Eli Langmeyer. His career high, he was what, you said?
Before this, it was 12. He's got 19 right now.
Ball inbounded far side of the Lancaster basket, and it shot blocked off of Kaufman. Mumm comes up with it. Vorwald in the game now. Here's Ryder with it. Shovels it over to Vorwald. Up top to the deep left wing, and Ludlam. 7:55 left second half. Ludlam the drive, then back out. And a three off the rim by Langmeyer. Wouldn't have been a surprise if it gone out, given how it went tonight. Meanwhile, back the other way, letting it up and in is
Zach Hermsen.
Hermsen with a basket to make it 64-56 with 7.5 minutes left in the second half. Pass out to the corner, almost dropped there. And now coming in, and then a backdoor layup is no good for Langmeyer. Fight for the rebound and a foul. And with 7:22 left in the second half, Russell Office is here to assist as your local legal representation. Call for a consultation to discuss personal injury, estate planning, family law, criminal defense, probate administration, more. Proudly serving Southern Wisconsin. Russell Law Office's foul on Murphy. First free throw good for Langmeyer. 16 fouls now on the Arrows, so one more puts Platteville in bonus for quite a while. Second free throw is no good, so one of two makes it 65-56. 9-point lead, whistle, and the ball tipped out of bounds. It'll go back, well, it's after a foul, which I don't think Mike Hoosier particularly cared for, but Nathan Mumm called for his second foul, and now 5 team fouls on the Hillman. First Supply of Platteville, our first supply, our first half sponsor, Total Commercial Plumbing and Heating Wholesale Outlet. When quality parts are needed, the experts fly in First Supply of Platteville. And getting the three, Brody Krubel makes it 65-59 as we come down to 7 minutes in the second half. Ludlam lays it up, misses, but will go to the foul line with exactly 7 minutes left in the second half.
Ludlam 21 points on the night. Chance at 22 now.
Foul on Williams, his third, and free throws the rest of the way, and Ludlam connects on the first to make it 66-59. Claire Bank with their 8 convenient locations in Southwest Wisconsin, proud to support our community events. Claire Bank, where they say, we can do that. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. Both free throws good. 67-59 Platteville. You know, coming into the game, Platteville up 2 in the SWC. The last time that Lancaster won a conference title, 1988. Tipped up in the air and grabbed by Mum and then stolen or attempted to steal back by Murphy. It'll go back to the Hillman with 6:44 left in the second half. McNett Electric, our halftime sponsor. McNett Electric of Belmont can assist you with all your electrical needs. Shep and his crew at McNett Electric are on call, ready to help you with your agricultural, business, and commercial needs. McNett Electric in Belmont. Ryder gives it to Ludlam. Now Ryder right at the point. Heads to the lane, pass to the corner. Blevins fakes the three. Heads to the lane, then back out to Ryder in the corner. And then back out to Blevins. Platteville might be trying to stretch it out a little here, although it's a little early to be playing the 4 quarters. Instead, Ludlam underneath for 2. And Ludlam makes it 69-59, and now 10 is the Hillman's largest lead with 6:01 left in the second half, and a whistle for some foul on whom? What did they call?
I believe a warning, maybe a little bit of sideline contact with the referee. Nothing serious.
Well, here's Coffin with it, deep right wing, into the lane, and loses the ball, and it rolls, well, he saves it over to Murphy in the corner. Now Murphy from the left wing into the lane, then back out, fake 3 by Williams, and he tries to pass it, and that's a violation or a foul. And somewhere, somebody from Platteville got called. And that foul's going to be on Myron Ryder, his first. 6, well, if it's his first, or is that actually, well, now I'm confused, because it should be their 7th foul, unless I have my count wrong. It says 6 on the scoreboard. Well, fighting his way in, Williams misses a shot. Rebound does not drop in. Another rebound, and this is going to be Coffin going to the line with 5:30 left in the second half. And now they will be in the bonus the rest of the way. Lancaster. The foul is on Mum, his third, and that is foul number 7. And the first free throw good from Coffin, who comes into the game shooting 64%. 69-60. We're brought to you by Mount City Bank. Their total line of credit allows you to use the equity in your home to do the things you want. Stop in at Mount City Bank to apply. Second free throw, no good. Offer subject to approval. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. Learn more at mountcitybank.com. Here's Ryder backing in, loses the ball, throws it straight up in the air, and it's grabbed before it went into the backcourt by Ludlam. He splits defenders and misses the shot, but the Hillmen get it back. And now Ryder into the lane back out, and Ludlam for 3. Bullseye! 12-point Platteville lead, 72-60 with 5 minutes left. Driving underneath, missing is Williams, and the Hillmen come up with it. And the shovel to Blevins, and Blevins will let everybody come back. Here's Ludlam with it, and then pass up top to Ryder. Bounce pass to the corner, and then back out, and wrestle away, and then trying to save, well, he did. He managed to pop and threw it off, I think, of Ludlam, and so it ends up as a turnover. Will Zielinski leaves, And Langmeyer back in with 4:36 left in the second half. Rural Mutual agents John Ragetz and Deneen Dow with Ragetz & Dow Insurance Group. Tackling all your farm, personal, business, and life insurance needs. Call them today or wait till tomorrow morning at their office in Lancaster. I mean, they'll take a number, leave a message. Here is Schmitz, left side of the lane at the foul line. Now back out. Or to the left wing and Murphy, Murphy looking inside, goes to the corner instead where it's Kaufman. Kaufman to the right wing, pass to the corner. They're trying to set up a three, it looks like, or go inside, which they do, and they get the basket. With 3:58 left in the second half. And a chance to complete the three-point play. The foul is on Langmeyer, his first. 8 on the Hillman in the second half. And Williams will try to complete the three-point play. Williams, 66% foul shooter. And he does. 72-63, back to 9 with 3:55 left in the second half. Here's Ryder with it. Cross to the top of the silo, then back out to the right wing. He dribbles. Trying to get it to Blevins, and the ball stolen instead by Murphy. And back the other way, Kaufman into the corner of the three for Kaufman. Doesn't go, and the rebound right to Ryder. He starts the race and splits defenders. Doesn't get it. And the rebound and back the other way. Here's Kaufman. Back out, fake three, drive in, basket for Hermsen to make it 72-65 with 3:18 left in the second half. And I think Mike Hoosier would like less running here and just run some clock. Ryder dribbling at the left wing, passes to the corner, and now back out with Ludlam with it. Under 3 minutes. I think they're pretty happy to have Ludlam with the basketball. He drives in, gets a shot blocked, but they come back with it, and a foul with 2:49 left in the second half. And I think once again, Langmeyer ended up blowing up the rebound to get Ludlam the ball back. This is on Williams, the foul. It's his fourth. Each team now 8 team fouls, and Ludlam drains the first free throw. 73-65. Community First Bank, for you in the communities where you live, work, and play. Experience for yourself the difference at Community First Bank, CFBank.com. Member FDIC. Both free throws good. 74-65, and we'll have a timeout for Platteville. With 2:49 left in the second half, we'll keep it here. H&N Plumbing, Heating, and Electrical, serving you in Fenimore, Lancaster, and Boscobel. Always on call, always the right call. H&N Plumbing, Heating, and Electrical, serving Southwest Wisconsin 24/7 since 1958. 2:49 left in the second half, 74-65 Platteville. Both teams with 8 team fouls. Lancaster 2 timeouts left. Platteville with 3. Possession arrow is, it's pointing to Platteville. Little tiny speck on the thing down there. It's not on the scoreboard, which is interesting. And Williams with 4 fouls, and he's the only player with 4 fouls. Tonight's game brought to you by Granny Electric in Platteville, specializing in residential, agricultural, commercial wiring. For new construction, repairs, or maintenance, you can count on Granny Electric to make your electrical concerns go away. You remember that game that you did and I did separately, the sectional final game, where the scoreboard of Wisconsin Dells was on the fritz for a bit?
Yes, that was not fun.
And it was, hey Vince, go over there and fix the scoreboard. He was there. 2:45 left second half, 74-65 Platteville. Here's Kaufman. I think that was actually a Lancaster timeout, so they've got 2 left. Again, Platteville with 3. Kaufman at the left wing. Spinning and then passing to Murphy. And then over to the right wing. And a drive into the lane, laid up and good. And that was Schmitz getting the basket. He of the high socks to make it 74-67, 2:15 left in the second half. Here's Blevins with it. Platteville certainly has experience in games like this from last year. Ludlam and Ryder, of course. Here's the three from the corner, too hard. Tipped up in the air, but then it ends up in the hands of Hoffman, who brings it up with 1:56 left in the second half. Spin move by Williams into the lane, and he lays it up, misses. Kaufman gets the rebound, obviously setting up the three. And the three is short. And the rebound, and then back out again. And Schmitz this time over to Kaufman at the left wing. Drives in, puts it up, doesn't get it. And Platteville brings it out with Ludlam with 90 seconds left to their third straight conference title if they can hold on. Last time they did that was between 84 and 86, and then the ball lost out of bounds. Ryder just lost the handle there, and it went out. So back to Lancaster with 1:21 left. Mount City Bank's Total Line of Credit allows you to use the equity in your home to do the things you want. Stop in at Mount City Bank to apply. Offer subject to approval. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Learn more at mountcitybank.com. Laid up and good for Kaufman. And Kaufman makes it 74-69 with 1:06 left. We're not done yet. Ryder will bring it up. 1 minute left. And Ryder triple teamed. Gets it back to Ludlam. Ludlam, a sure ball handler, and B, a very good foul shooter.
And he will
50
dribble
seconds.
as long as they don't approach him.
Into the backcourt, and a foul. 46 seconds left. Rural Mutual agents John Ragetz and Deneen Dow with Ragetz and Dow Insurance Group, tackling all your farm, personal, business, and life insurance needs. Call them today at their office in Lancaster.
Feels like the court has kind of played a little factor all night. Timeout called by Lancaster. Court has played a little bit of factor all night. There's been players slipping all over the place. We just saw a ball that just felt like it just hit a bad spot and fell out. So
they're doing some work to the gym before next season. They're putting a new floor in, for what I'm told, and they are replacing these metal bleachers and probably doing a few other things like maybe painting to cover up our tape marks on the wall or something like that. 46 seconds left in the second half. 74-69 Platteville. 1 timeout left for the Arrows, 3 for the Hillmen. 9 team fouls on Lancaster, 8 on Platteville. H&M Plumbing, Heating, Electrical, serving you in Fenimore, Lancaster, and Boscobel. Always on call, always the right call. H&M Plumbing, Heating, Electrical, serving Southwest Wisconsin 24/7 since 1958. Also, Community First Bank for you in the communities where you live, work, and play. Experience for yourself the difference at Community First Bank, cfbank.com, member FDIC. 1-1 coming up for Ludlam. Foul shots after this will be 2 shots. Actually, not yet, and this one is a miss. Still 74-69. If you get a basket here, suddenly it becomes very interesting. 38 seconds left. And then the ball lost in the corner and grabbed by the Hillmen. And Ludlam will go to the foul line with 32.8 left. I kind of think as though Brian Knapp might want that new floor in right now.
From start to finish, this game has been physical. I mean, I think there's been their fair share of calls, but for the most part, these refs have let the boys play.
It's like they play football or something like that. That is the 10th team foul and the 4th on Hermsen. And the first free throw good. He hits this one, Lucas Ludlam does, and it becomes a 3-possession game with 32.8 seconds left. And he does. 76-69, 32.8 seconds left in the second half. And the ball will be inbounded to Kaufman, who is guarded by the other number 3, Blevins. Gets across half court, 27 seconds left. Kaufman drives into the lane, doesn't get it. Tipped in by Williams. Nice rebound there, 76-71. And 20 seconds left. And Lancaster calls its final timeout. Shoebox scoreboard somewhere here. Presented by the Shoebox in Black Earth, the largest independent shoe store in the Midwest. At the half, Dodgeville leads River Valley 26-21. Final, Dixon, which is number 7 in 3A in Illinois. That's the second largest division in Illinois. And they beat Cuba City tonight which is third in Division 4, 57-31. That is a girls' score. I tend to think that's not going to hurt Cuba City's seeding, although if you look at who they have in their half-sectional, you know, the World Cup term is the group of death for a horribly difficult. Well, they got Cuba City, Mineral Point, Darlington. They've got also Argyle Pecatonica from Division 4, which has been ranked all year. And whoever survives out of that gets to probably face La Crosse Aquinas.
Which has the sister of Johnny Davis.
That's right, yeah. Well, maybe Cuba City will get a chance, or anybody will get a chance to see her. 20 seconds left in the second half. 76-71 Platteville, and the Hillmen will inbound. Blevins looking, gets it to Ryder. And Ryder fouled immediately by Schmitz. 18.3 seconds left. Interesting, assuming Platteville hangs on here, it will be their 30th conference title, but they have had 5 in the last, well, since 2018, all with Mike Hoosier, obviously, who's the coach. First free throw is no good.
Like I talked about earlier, it'll be interesting next year. The strong senior class for the Hillmen leaving, but, you know, they still got a lot of youth. I feel like Lancaster's got to be the biggest contender for that title, is that their 3 leading scorers, like you said, are all juniors.
Well, as the phrase goes, both free throws missed. We're not done yet here, 76-71. The foul, by the way, was on Schmitz, his 4th. Murphy for 3, doesn't get it. And getting the rebound is Ludlam, and he is fouled with 7.9 left. Arrows are out of timeouts. And again, you get 2 free throws here, and if he hits both of them, then it is definitely over. Barring something that would be like the old CNN Sports play of the day, that is.
Langmeyer and Digman playing substitution tag as Langmeyer checks in for defense, Brody for offense.
First free throw good, 77-71.
Ludlam's last 5 coming off free throws.
Kaufman with his 3rd foul. And the second free throw no good. 77-71, 5 seconds, and a long 3 in and out. Ball loose, and it'll go back to the Arrows with 0.2 of a second left. What do you do with that? Well, I think
make a 3, get the foul called, miss the free throw, make a 3 off that.
In 0.2 of a second.
Exactly.
Okay. Here's the inbounds pass. 3 at the buzzer, no good. And 4, the 3rd consecutive season, the Platteville Hillmen are the Southwest Wisconsin Conference boys basketball champions. And so I tend to think there's going to be a photo, so it may be a bit before we get Mike Hoosier over here. But we'll be back. Platteville wins the SWC 77-71 over Lancaster. More after this on 97.7 Country WGLR.
In game 9.
Hi, this Collision Specialist is proud to announce that we have been in business now for 58 years. So we wanted to do something special for our amazing customers that have supported us throughout the years. We know everyone loves our Hit a Deer, Win a Cow promotion that we run every year during October through December. So we're excited to announce that we will be running this contest every single month. So now, anytime you hit a deer and bring your vehicle to Collision Specialist, you'll be entered in the drawing. Thank you again for all your continued support throughout the years. Come see us in Fenimore, Livingston, and our newest location, Dodgeville.
In game 9.
Grand Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school basketball presented by Cuba City, Kieler, and Darlington Family Dental, and Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors on 97.7 Country WGLR. Lancaster and Platteville, and it is Platteville beating Lancaster tonight 77-71. SWC champions for the 3rd consecutive season. And we'll be back with more after this, as they're going to get a photo. I guess if you can't win the title in Platteville, which they couldn't because that was Saturday night, and they don't have, that's their last home game Saturday night, but I'm guessing not their last actual home game. But at any rate, we'll be back after this on 97.7 Country WGLR.
In game 10.
At Riddle's Jewelry, we know there are moments in life when you realize this is what it's all about, and you wish you could hold on to that feeling forever. This is why we've made jewelry our passion for 65 years. This Valentine's Day, find the perfect gift with savings up to 50%. Riddle's Jewelry, family owned since 1959.
Riddle's Jewelry, located in the Kennedy Mall.
Are high bank fees draining your wallet? It's time for a change.
At People's State Bank, they believe in low fees that put you first.
Tired of being charged for using your debit card, sneaky paper statement fees, or monthly maintenance fees?
With People's State Bank's People's Checking Account, those fees are a thing of the past.
Worried about ATM fees?
At People's State Bank, they reimburse you for up to 3 ATM fees per month. They work hard to keep your money where it belongs, in your pocket.
Make the switch to People's State Bank today. Visit a branch near you or peoplesfinancial.com. Member FDIC.
In game 10.
Grant Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school basketball presented by Cuba City, Kieler, and Darlington Family Dental and Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors. On 97.7 Country WGLR, Platteville wins the SWC title for the third year in a row, 77-71 over Lancaster. The last time that they ran the three in a row was 84-86. You might remember a kid named Paul Christ who played for Platteville. He was on the 84 team. Scott Bester, Jace Martins, and some others. And now we are joined by the three-time champion coach, Mike Hoosier, joins us tonight. Congratulations on the win.
Thanks,
and what a crazy game this was. Game of crazy runs.
It was. We knew going.
Hang on a second.
Oh.
Try it now. I got it.
You good?
Yeah.
We knew going into it that Lancaster was going to give us their A effort, and they sure did. Fantastic job by them. Yeah, they hit us with a pretty sizable run in the first half to get the lead, and thought our guys persevered, and we were staggered a little bit, but really felt like we started the second half with energy, and defensive effort was better, and we were able to get the lead and then play with it the majority of the second half, if not all of it.
Yeah, you did have the lead the whole second half. Well, I thought it was interesting. You didn't call a timeout when that 15-0 run was taking place. Was it like the Bo Ryan, you made this mess, now you figure it out sort of thing?
Not really. I just felt like we weren't playing great defensively. We were getting good looks at the basket. But part of it is when you play the way we play, we know the other team is going to make runs, and I'm sure people wondered why we didn't take a timeout. Eventually that other team is going to kind of slow down a little bit, and they did, and then our guys answered it. But, during that stretch, I thought Lancaster was really good, and we did not respond the way we needed to. But second half, as I said, Steve, I thought we were fantastic. And Eli Langmeyer, the guy right next to me, Lucas, Myron, Nate, those guys get a lot of headlines, but he was really, really good for us tonight. Really proud of him, really happy for him. He's put in a lot of work. He's asked the right questions, and he picked a really good night to have his career high.
Yeah, we're going to get to him in just a minute, but one more question for you, Mike. At this point, 3 conference titles in a row. That hasn't happened in 40 years at Platteville. The last time before that was back in the 60s, and, you have actually 1/6 of the totality of conference titles in the history of Platteville basketball going back to 1924. What about this? What's made the difference with these 3 teams?
Well, first off, we have good players, right? And not to say we didn't in other years, but we have really good players, and we have good assistant coaches. And I've been blessed, Steve, and we've talked about with a lot of good assistants through my time at Platteville. But with these 3 teams, the 2 characteristics that really stand out to me, they're unselfish and they care about each other immensely. And that doesn't mean they're maybe best of friends off the court, although I think they like to hang out online and do all that stuff. But on the court, they do care about each other, and they've got each other's backs. And these last 3 teams in particular have really been the epitome of those 2 characteristics. And I think the unselfish standpoint, is that. But, I will also say this team, Steve, I think 11 of the 14, I could be wrong, are National Honor Society students.
Wow.
They're smart young men, so they can make adjustments on the fly, and it's been the same the last few years. So, we don't have to do a ton of coaching with them. We maybe got to remind them at times to play with an edge or something here or there, but they're smart kids. They've got good families. They understand the big picture, and just really, really happy for this group. Every championship is different, and this team had a different path to it, but ultimately just really happy for these guys.
So now you're going to make Mike Foley get up on a ladder and put 2025 up on your banner in the gym,
Absolutely, we are.
I'll be there for that. Congratulations. A great win for you guys, and a great accomplishment. 3 in a row is something else.
Yeah, thanks, Steve. Really appreciate it. And we're not done. Big game at Mineral Point Monday night, and 2 conference games left.
I wonder who they're going to get to announce that game.
Yeah, I've heard we've got a couple of rookies jumping in there to do this. That should be entertaining to listen to at some point in the off season.
Oh,
so
yes, definitely.
Thanks again for the coverage, guys. Really appreciate it, and wishing Lancaster the best in the tournament. They were everything tonight we thought they'd be, and really dynamite.
Yep. All right. Thanks a lot, Mike Hoosier, the Platteville coach, and now we are joined by the star of the night, Eli Langmeyer. Now, according to Seth here, you said at lunch you didn't feel it. You weren't feeling it today?
Yeah,
What's that about?
I'm not feeling very good. Everyone's got a little bit of sicknesses going around, but I think we all kind of dealt with it and just did what we could today.
Yeah, I think that if this is feeling ill, everybody wants to feel ill, I think.
Yeah.
All right, Seth, your turn.
Well, Eli, you guys are down at half. I don't think you guys expected that coming into the night. What's the team message and what's the idea coming into the second half?
We just got to be more aggressive. We were a little lazy on defense in the first half at times. That kind of hurt us a lot in the first half. That was one thing we focused on, and the second half was getting better at that.
Played an excellent second half of basketball, got the conference win to clinch 3 consecutive conference champions. What does that mean for the team, and what does that mean for the momentum?
Hopefully we can carry the momentum of this win into Monday and the rest of the season, but we'll see what Monday has in store.
Looking to the future, what is the ceiling of this basketball team?
I don't know, but that'd be a question for Coach Hoosier. That's not a me question.
A man of many wise words.
Yeah.
An excellent 20-point career high for you tonight. Congratulations and good luck going in the future.
Thank you.
All right, congratulations again with the win of the title to Eli Langmeyer. The winner tonight is Platteville. What is the score? 77-71. They shut the scoreboard off, of course. And we will be back with the Edward Jones Reeves Wealth Management postgame show after these messages on 97.7 Country WGLR.
Postgame 3 minutes.
Hey y'all, I'm Kelly Clarkson. Every American dreams of creating a better life for his or her family, but in some communities, those dreams face difficult challenges. When we come together to help those in need get the same opportunities as everyone else, we truly are making our country a better place to live for all of us. So look for volunteer opportunities in your community to help others achieve the American dream, all right? This message is courtesy of the United States Air Force.
Does that number calling you look familiar, but you aren't sure if you know them? It could be a scam using spoofing. I'm Lancaster Police Chief Deborah Rukoff. Spoofing is a way scammers make it look like an area number, or even a number you know, is calling you. In reality, they could be hundreds or thousands of miles away. Scam calls are after one thing, your information. Prevent a crime before it happens. Keep your personal information private and hang up if you suspect it's a scam.
This public service announcement courtesy of Queen Bee Radio.
I'm Dr. Miller, a dentist and a volunteer for Dental Lifeline Network. DLN is a nonprofit that has helped me literally change the lives of people in my community through the Donated Dental Services program. DLN asks dentists to volunteer to see just one of the many patients in need each year. If you're a dentist or know a dentist, please share this information. Like me, they can make a real difference in someone's life. DLN makes it easy.
Go to willyouseeone.org to learn more. That's willyouseeone.org.
So, what's the asking price on these houses?
You'd probably be more comfortable living somewhere else.
How long is the lease?
Sure, you can afford to live here, but
How about the schools?
we have twins.
This neighborhood probably wouldn't be right for your kids.
If a real estate or rental agent says anything like this, you are being discriminated against, and it is illegal. If you experience housing discrimination, go to HUD.gov/fair housing and report it. Fair housing. The law is on your side. A message from HUD in partnership with the National Fair Housing Alliance.
I learned patience from my adoptive dad. All he had to say was,
"Hey, you got this. Just breathe." Hey, we're pretty good.
Yeah.
Might have to start a band.
I got it.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. You can't imagine the reward. Visit adoptuskids.org to find out more. This message is brought to you by Adopt US Kids, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, and the Ad Council.
Parents, we know we can't protect our kids from everything. Eventually, they're going to bump their heads or scrape their knees. But we can protect them from 6 types of cancer. HPV, or human papillomavirus, is a common preventable virus that can cause cancer later in life. The HPV vaccine prevents human papillomavirus and all the cancers it can cause. The American Cancer Society recommends getting your sons and daughters the HPV vaccine starting at age 9 to protect them later in life.
It is time for the Edward Jones Reeves Wealth Management post-game show. Edward Jones is a financial services firm serving individuals and business owners. Is your money working as hard as it should be? This is Elena Reeves with Edward Jones. If you want to provide for your children's education, reduce your tax bill, or prepare for a comfortable retirement, we need to talk. Today, more than ever, your financial security deserves the attention of full-time financial advisors. Take advantage of our years of experience. Contact financial advisors Elena or Ben Reeves at 608-348-2441 or stop by our office on Highways 80 and 81 in Platteville next to Sups Nutrition. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Grand Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school basketball presented by Cuba City, Kieler, and Darlington Family Dental and Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors on 97.7 Country WGLR. Platteville wins its 3rd consecutive SWC boys basketball title, 77-71 over Lancaster tonight.
Platteville got their 77 tonight from 33 from Lucas Ludlam, ties a career high. Eli Langmeyer, 20, breaks a career high. 11 from Myron Ryder, 4 from Nathan Mumm, and 3 from Will Zielinski, Jerron Blevins, and Brody Digman.
I feel like Lucas Ludlam is unburdened by the record and now can just
play basketball.
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
And that he has. For Lancaster, the Flying Arrows get 22 from Taylor Williams tonight, 16 from Dane Kaufman, 11 from Zach Hermson, 10 from Brady Schmitz. They got 7 from Michael Murphy, 4 from Brady Mack, and 3 from Brody Krubel.
The Tricor Turning Point brought to you by Tricor Insurance. Insurance plans built for you, your family, and your business. Contact Tricor Insurance today. Well, if Lancaster had won this game, it would have been the 15-0 run they had in the first half that turned a 9-point deficit into a 6-point lead. However, starting off the second half, down 5 at the break, Platteville came up with a 9-0 run, took the lead for good, and every time Lancaster tried to come back, Platteville always had an answer basically the entire second half.
That they did. They played great closeout basketball. It's kind of like 4 minutes left in the football game. You got to get some first downs. You can't just run, chew out the clock. They were able to make some huge free throws. They played some great defense. You know, in the first half, Platteville was looking tired. Lancaster was definitely able to keep up with the pace of that the Hillmen like to play in, but the Hillmen finally got comfortable in the second half, kind of got their legs under them, and able to just stick it out all the way through.
Platteville now with the win is 15-6 and 8-0. They have a 3-game lead with 2 games left. That's called clinching. And they will be at Mineral Point Monday night, which we'll have for you here on 97.7 Country WGLR and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Lancaster with the loss, 12-8 and 5-3 in the SWC. But if you look at the rest of their schedule, they go to Wazeeka Steuben on Tuesday. Next Friday, they're at Richland Center. Iowa Grande on the 24th, Prairie du Chien on the 27th. it's not out of the realm of possibility at all that they could win all 4 of those games and, would have a quite good regular season.
Lancaster's going to be a dangerous playoff team. I'm putting it down right now. Lancaster, they're going to be able to make a run. This team, as I said earlier and as we saw tonight, they love to play in runs. And playoff atmosphere, that's all runs. You got to feed off the crowd, feed off the packed gyms, home or away. You just got to play off energy, and, Lancaster is one of the best in the area at doing it.
Well, and, going back to Platteville, 3 conference titles, it's happened a couple of times previously. It happened between 84 and 86. Actually, they had 4 in a row between 65 and 68. 3/4 of those were with Jim Longer, who until Saturday night was their all-time leading scorer. They've had a few other instances of back-to-back titles, but, you look at the last decade, basically. Platteville in 17 and 18 won regional titles. 2018 and 19, they won the conference. And then these last 3 years, 3, 4, and 5, again, the SWC title. Last year, they got to the sectional final, which is the first time since 1992. That title that they won in 2018, that was their first since 1997. And so I don't know if you want to say that this is the zenith of Platteville boys basketball, perhaps, but the Hillmen have accomplished a lot in basically the last decade with Mike Hoosier as the coach. And some people need to know that or be reminded of that, I guess.
And, that's going to show up on a 7:30 varsity game, but I think that's really attributed to a program that Coach Hoosier has built from JV2 now that they have, JV1, and obviously varsity. But, you got to build your way up, from freshman to senior year. You got to work hard in the summer. Coach Hoosier loves to throw some tournaments at the boys, and, it comes from the support from the community. So, I really think Platteville, as you said, is just on their way up, and they've hit a really tall place in Platteville Hillman basketball, and I think they're just going to continue to build.
And it's 25 is not over by any stretch of the imagination. Obviously, they still have a few regular season games, big one Monday night, obviously, and they've also got the postseason coming up. They should get a high seed and hopefully be home for several games at Platteville High School. 77-71, Platteville beats Lancaster, wins the SWC title. We will be back to wrap up the Edward Jones Reeves Wealth Management postgame at our broadcast and tell you about our interesting schedule tomorrow on 97.7 Country WGLR.
Postgame, 2 minutes.
Dan Hicks with Paul Azinger, welcoming you back to the Healthy Stand Classic.
We couldn't ask for better conditions. 68 degrees and a UV index of 3.
This direct exposure to midday sun could be increasing her risk to melanoma.
It looks like she's making a change.
Now let's see what she takes out.
Oh, wow. Looks like she's pulling out a 15.
I don't know.
You talked to Matthew?
Going with a 30.
Strong choice.
Incredible.
Stand Up to Cancer and Optum want to help you reduce your risk for cancer. Visit takeahealthystand.org.
Mama, what does the chicken say? Dog. Cat. Giraffe.
Giraffe, really? Giraffe.
You're not going to get it all right. Just make sure you nail the big stuff, like making sure your kids are buckled correctly in the right seat for their age and size. Get it right.
Visit NHTSA.gov/the
right seat.
Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
I think it's just vapor.
Vaping is safer than smoking, isn't it?
There's really not even that much nicotine in them, right?
One vape pod has as much nicotine as 1 pack of cigarettes.
My kid
knows it's dangerous. 5.4 million American kids vape, and most think it's harmless. Get your head out of the cloud. Talk to your kid about vaping. Visit talkaboutvaping.org. That's talkaboutvaping.org. Brought to you by the American Lung Association and the Ad Council.
How do you give hope to a child in the foster care system? It starts with your heart. That tug you feel in yours when you hear that children are waiting for a stable, loving influence to speak up for their best interests. And then it becomes your time. What started out as a feeling that maybe you could make a difference becomes the difference. Change a child's story. There is a child waiting for a volunteer like you.
Learn how you can help at nationalcasagal.org.
Postgame, 2 minutes.
Great Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school basketball presented by Cuba City, Kieler, and Darlington Family Dental, and Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors on 97.7 Country WGLR and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Platteville beats Lancaster tonight. 77-71 wins their third consecutive SWC title, which is a great accomplishment, obviously. We have, well, let's see. We have a winter weather advisory that starts Friday at 2 in Grant County and at 4 in Lafayette and Iowa counties. And guess where I'm going to be tomorrow?
I'm assuming you're right in the middle of the storm.
Basically, yes. Here's our schedule for tomorrow. We have girls wrestling regionals from Mineral Point, 3:40 in the afternoon, and then 6 o'clock on 97.7 Country WGLR and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. We also have girls basketball, Argyle Pecatonica at Belmont. This is an early start, 4:10 on Extreme 107.1 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. We also have girls basketball, Albany Monticello at Shullsburg at 7 for now on Super Hits 106 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. I would check out Super Hits in the morning and so on to see if that's really the time or if it goes earlier than that. That is what I will be doing because I kind of need to show up on time for this. Saturday, boys wrestling, Division II Dodgeville Regional at 9:10 and noon on Extreme 107.1 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Also to the Division III Mineral Point Regional at 9:40 and 12:20 here on 97.7 Country WGLR and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. And Badger basketball, they're in West Lafayette taking on Purdue at 11 on AM 1590 WPVL. Then Monday night, the teenagers take over. Platteville at Mineral Point at 7 on 97.7 Country WGLR and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Tuesday, the Division III Mineral Point team sectional at 5:40 and 7:30 on Extreme 107.1 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. And the Division II Prairie du Chien team sectional, 5:40 and 7:30 on 97.7 Country WGLR and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Also, IHSA basketball, the Class 1A East Dubuque Regional Semifinal, Warren or Fulton against Galena. That'll be a 5:40 start, station to be determined. And, oh, by the way, since we're doing the state line thing, Illinois and Wisconsin, 6:30 on AM 1590 WPVL. Well, RJ Osterhaus is our sports director. Rob Spangler is our program director. Tyler Dictatus, our digital program director. Johnny Page is our chief engineer. Thanks to Brett Rollins and the staff at Lancaster High School. Thanks to our sponsors who help us bring this game to you. And thank you for joining us. Great Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school basketball presented by Cuba City, Kieler, and Darlington Family Dental, and Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors is a Queen Bee Radio Sports presentation on 97.7 Country WGLR Lancaster. Platteville beats Lancaster 77-71. The Hillmen are the 2025 SWC Boys Basketball Champions, third title in a row for the Hillmen. For the Wolf Construction broadcast table, for Seth Wilson, I'm Steve Prestegard. 97.7 Country Nights is next. Be careful outdoors tomorrow. We'll be back for wrestling and more basketball tomorrow.
This has been a Queen Bee Radio High School Sports presentation.
The Tri-State's best variety of country. 97.7 Country, WGLR FM. Lancaster. Serving Platteville, Dubuque, Galena, and beyond.